What is up, guys? It has been a while, but I'm back, and I'm doing a little passion project of mine. This isn't to be monetized unless, in the future I can get some type of sponsorship or something. But other than that, today I'm going to be approaching this differently. I'm not doing any anime, I'm not doing video games, I'm not doing versus battles, I'm not doing anything that I did in the past. What I'm doing is I'm doing season reviews, team by team, week by week, maybe one or two teams a week, all the way up until the Super Bowl. And what I will be doing is I will be evaluating these teams on their offensive and defensive rankings, how the quarterbacks are performing, and then at the end I will give you my honest opinion how I feel about either the quarterbacks or the team's rest of the season, and either how joyous it can be at the end or how bleak it can look at the end. This is a little different for me. I didn't understand how much time I was going to need with gameplay and everything, so I ended up having to stop editing out all the transitions in between the play selection and everything like that in order just to get more footage, because like I said, this is my first time. I don't really understand how much I need, so bear with me on that one. I'll have more, and there'll be better editing when we go along, so that because it's a learning process. I haven't been doing this for a while now. I used to be decent at the editing on this. Now I forget everything. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alrighty, so the Minnesota Vikings. Well, this is kind of a double header because later on I'll be doing Seattle. But today, the Minnesota Vikings, you gotta give it to Kirk Cousins, man. He's got a 6.0 touchdown to interception ratio. That's great. He's at 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not bad at all. 2,400 yards. I could say that he's probably on pace to make around 3,800. He might break 4,000 if he starts performing a little bit better. But other than that, my man's on pace to do a little bit. I always believed in Kirk Cousins over there in Washington. I just always believed he never had the team around him, even when he had Deshaun Jackson, Pierre Garçon, people like that. I just didn't see him having all the pieces he needed in order to make at least a good run. His abysmal record against teams over 500, again, 80% of those games came in Washington, and last year was his first year in Minnesota. They hit some hiccups, and that happens to every single team. You can't blame him. It's not exactly his fault. It's fine. It's whatever. Let's move on. Now, the Minnesota Vikings are ranked 8th in total offense. It is incredible, actually, because I thought that there were a few offenses that were just a little bit better than that. Sorry, that was my phone going off. Let me turn that down, actually. And then, all in all, 8th in total offense. I thought there were a few offenses that were doing better until I checked the rankings, and no, actually, Minnesota is 8th. And then the 17th ranked pass offense, I can kind of understand that. They're utilizing a lot of play action. They got to use Dalvin Cook in order to open up Kirk Cousins more. I get it. So obviously their passing offense isn't going to be too potent, but I think it's at least passable and good enough. I think Kirk is efficient enough to where even while running that type of offense, I think it's efficient enough to get at least somewhat of a push in the playoffs. I don't think it will win them any Super Bowls anytime soon, but it will definitely help him get more comfortable with the system, learn it a little better, and be able to execute better without the need of play action and Dalvin Cook doing good. Moving aside from that, 13th total defense, 18th ranked pass defense, and 7th ranked rush defense. I mean, it speaks for itself. Total defense ranked number 13. That's still in the top half of the league. That's actually decent enough. Is it going to win you championships? Who knows? But the thing is, they can improve. They can definitely tighten up, and they can definitely get better before the season's end and really make a deep run in the playoffs with that defense. If Kirk Cousins is efficient enough, if he helps them and he assists them. 18th ranked pass defense. Not too worried about it going forward. This is a passing league, but not too many teams really have a great quarterback that can make every throw. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit more difficult for a lot of teams to actually run it, to actually get plays off on this team. So I don't think that 18 does this team justice, because I've watched a few of their games this year, and they definitely look better than the 18th ranked pass defense, but I'm not the guy who makes the rankings. 7th ranked rush defense, that again speaks for itself. Not a lot of people have been able to do much against them in the run game. Just wait until later on in the season. You're definitely going to see that number be pushed up a little bit. They're probably going to be top 5. But that just about wraps this up for today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed my analysis of the Minnesota Vikings. Now, my honest opinion, I think the Vikings will make a deep playoff run this year. I don't think they're going to a Super Bowl, but they will make a push. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later on today for my Seattle video. It was great seeing you guys again, and I look forward to it. This is Lord 4-Star, signing out.